Park Bench Barrington. Welcome to Get to Know Barrington, where I have the joy of going around and highlighting some of our amazing small business owners. Today I'm in a local favorite, Sweet Lorraine's Candy Shop here in Barrington. And with me is Muffi Sullivan, who along with her husband Bob own this great store here in town. So Muffi, why don't we start? What brought you originally to Barrington?
Well, I'm a native Rhode Islander to begin with. I grew up in Cumberland, and 28 years ago, when my husband was transferred for the newspaper he was working for, we pretty much put a dot on the map and drew a circle around and looked for the best school system, which was to Barrington.
Which is the reason for many of why they come to Barrington. Well, we're thrilled you are here. And how did this store come to be? I had read that Bob had an affection for fine chocolates that he discovered in Europe, and that was
part of it, absolutely part of it. But when we moved to town, there were several candy stores. There was Nuts and Such on County Road, and then there was no one remembers this one. There was a very, very small little candy shop right in the center, and I think what is there now is maybe part of Barrington Books. So there was a card store, and there was a Chinese restaurant, and then there was a little tiny candy store, and it was really cute little mom and pop operation.
Okay.
But as they got older, they retired and they didn't have anyone to take it over, so they closed. And then Nuts and Such closed. And then there was a little bakery behind Wallace Seafood that made little bonbons, and she moved to Vermont. So now there are no more candy stores. So we sort of jokingly said, my husband and I, okay, in 5 years, if nobody opens a candy store, we will.
Okay.
And 5 years went by, no one had opened a candy store, and we said, let's open a candy store.
That's amazing.
The seat of our pants, literally.
Wow.
No retail experience except pretty much for, having odd jobs in college. And
yes, oh, that's wonderful. And you make a huge effort to support local confectioners. I was fascinated by all the local ones. Was it Hauser's of Westerly?
Hauser is Westerly,
Okay.
yes, Rudy Hauser, a Swiss candy maker. Now they're in a second generation family making it. Sweenors chocolates, which is made down in Wakefield, which is also a family operation. Dorothy Cox, fifth generation candy making family from Fairhaven, Mass. And then we have Vermont Nut Free, other Vermont products. As I said, we try to keep it as local as possible. Our saltwater taffy comes from a company on the Cape, so Vermont and other Vermont, Lake Champlain also for Vermont. So we try to keep it very New
And
England.
even the packaging, I read at one point you were trying to use local providers too for the bags or the
Yes,
boxes.
absolutely. Actually, we do. We almost everything we get. I drive around and pick up a lot of the stuff, so it's all very local.
I love it. And now 'tis the season to get the holiday gifts. I was telling Muffy that my boys have always loved biking here, and because you even have penny candy.
We do. The very first thing that the kids see when they walk in the door is the penny candy table. If you're as old as me, you remember when it was a penny per piece of candy. Now, our very first table, everything's a dime a piece, so kids can come in even with a quarter and get a couple of pieces of candy. And we are. We don't limit the amount of cakes that come in, but I have to tell you, our kids that come in the store are so respectful and so polite. The only thing that changes them up a little bit is when they get to the register, Bob, they'll say, okay, I counted it out and it's $2.50, and my husband will say, now you have to add the tax. So he makes them do math in their head.
Oh, that's good. The old teacher in me likes that aspect. And I would encourage everyone to come on by. If there are a few items that might be great holiday gift ideas, are there any favorites that you have right now that you'd suggest?
Absolutely. So we get a lot of our product from Amy's Apples and Devilish Delights in Smithfield.
Ooh.
And she makes these amazingly delicious and absolutely beautiful brownie pops, and they look like little snowmen or little penguins. And she also does these beautiful Rice Krispie treats that are
always a crowd
everything's
pleaser.
decorated really beautifully. And peppermint bark, also really big at this time of the year. I'm sorry we don't have ribbon candy. We have tried so hard to get it, but the company that makes it, that we always got it from, went out of business. And that's actually been the problem since we've been open, is many of our local confectioners have gone out of business. We also carry, and I have it right here, I'll give you a little promo for Seacoast Sweets, made in Pawtucket, lovely husband and wife company that started this business. We also carry Anchor Toffee, This is a good place for me to stand.
Yeah, it
Anchor
is.
Toffee, also a local business. He was a professor at Johnson & Wales. And they have a shop in Newport now, but we carry their product as well. And one more, Gin the Queen, local favorite of ours with her shady lady with her lunch. So yeah, we have a real variety. We have lovely jams that come from Vermont as well. So yeah,
and you do custom gift baskets too?
Absolutely, yes. We do not ship. We used to ship when we first opened the store because we were very small and we only had a few customers. But we don't ship. But we do deliver locally.
That's what I saw
at the end of like the business day, we can deliver locally.
I love it. And I encourage all of you to come on down. You're not only supporting this brick and mortar, but you're also supporting all the businesses that Bob and Muffy have here in the store. So it's truly local vibes. The smell is amazing, and I will be leaving with a lot. I know that. So thank you, Muffy, for taking the time. They're very busy right now. You could hear customers in, so I appreciate you making time.
Thank you for inviting us to be interviewed. We look forward to seeing all of you. Just so you know, also at this time of the year, we literally get new product in daily. So if you've already come in and you're going to come back, you'll find new product on the shelves.
Awesome.
So thank you so much.
Well, thank you. All right, take care, all. Keep supporting local.